This is Replica 18, and she is a real-life Dragon Ball character.
Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you never miss a video. Live action Dragon Ball is a source of great contention in the Dragon Ball community because of its first failed attempt that really demonized anime movies as a whole. But since then, we've gotten some really great anime/video game movies that have come to the big screens, such as Alita Battle Angel, Detective Pikachu, and now Avatar: The Last Airbender is getting a live action release on Netflix. And we don't know whether that's going to be good or bad, but it looks promising, seeing as how they're trying to redeem themselves from the failure of the original movie that came out for that series. So why is live action Dragon Ball back in the news? That is because there is a new article by We Got This Covered, who says that live action Dragon Ball is coming. Not only that, but it's coming to Disney Plus. Not only that, it's coming to Disney Plus as a television series, as opposed to before, where the huge rumor was that it was going to be a movie. This has not been confirmed by any official source. We Got This Covered doesn't have the best reputation for credible information. In this article, they are saying that the same source that had told them that they are making a live-action version of She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Bambi, and Robin Hood is the same one telling them that they are making a live-action Dragon Ball series. Now, this, of course, has been hotly debated because Disney doesn't own the rights to making Dragon Ball properties, Dragon Ball series, or movies. Fox owned the distribution rights for Dragon Ball, so they were able to distribute the movie once it was made to movie theaters. That's all they had, and because Disney bought a lot of Fox, people are trying to connect two and two together, but it doesn't really make any sense. So it would have to be something out of the norm, out of the ordinary, for Disney to even have access to creating Dragon Ball movies and television series, seeing as how Akira Toriyama himself did not like, or possibly really hated, maybe loathed, Dragon Ball Evolution to an extent that he said he would have to be hands-on with the next movie, or I guess in this case television attempt. This claim to having knowledge for a brand new television series has been debunked by Geekdom 101 in his latest video, where he is not only showcasing the history of errors coming from a website like We Got This Covered, but the fact that there is no production rights for Dragon Ball with Disney, and the fact that he's also got a contact inside Disney that hasn't told him anything about Dragon Ball, so there isn't any news coming from that front. So more than likely, this isn't real. But what news is there coming out of We Got This Covered? Apparently, this is supposed to be a TV series focused on Vegeta. Now, whether this is Saiyan Saga Vegeta or Once He's on Earth, it isn't really clear. It's not like this is an abundance of information here, and personally for me, I would think that they probably focus more pre-Saiyan Saga, when he was conquering planets, when he was working under Frieza. There's a lot of Dragon Ball fan mangas that actually cover that era of topic, but it's safe to say that we should absolutely take this information with a tremendous grain of salt, because more than likely isn't true. And to me, a Dragon Ball series, I think, as live action, works less well than a movie would. And as we've seen before in Robot Underdog's Dragon Ball Z Light of Hope, Dragon Ball Z live action can absolutely work given a great direction, a great aesthetic, superior special effects, and ethnically, culturally appropriated characters, ones that actually fit the culture that they're from and make sense from that culture. I feel like Dragon Ball Z Light of Hope definitely gets the ethnicity right for these characters, but that is one of the biggest sources of contention when it comes to this sort of thing, because people don't want a whitewashed Dragon Ball Z like we got with Dragon Ball Evolution. And I'm pretty positive that if they were making a series, Disney would also be hyper vigilant on the fact that this is a potentially huge and tremendous liability, which could lead to fan uproar when it comes to a live action Dragon Ball Z movie. But again, as I told you, I feel like if they made a movie with Dragon Ball Z Light of Hope as a template, with that same sense of character writing, action, and again, character designs, then the movie would be great, especially backed by millions of dollars of Hollywood money. But that doesn't have to be the only way. And there's something that Disney has that nobody else does. At least not to the same level of superior and innovative finesse. And that is Pixar. I've talked about this before, but not very much. And even though live action Dragon Ball is plausible, as I just said, there is another avenue. And now we go back to Replica 18. See what I did there? Went back to the beginning of the video. Replica 18 is a live action animatronic robot that was created for a DBZ Expo in Japan. First of all, this is by far the best replica that we've ever seen. Not only is the studio that she's in immaculate, but her casing, her cover is great, her capsule's amazing, and her design is perfect. She's gorgeous. And if you get up real close to her, she moves her eyes and follows you around, which I would imagine wouldn't happen if she's turned off in the capsule while Dr. Gero is working on like Android 17 and 16 and so. You know, she'd probably just be shut off. But she looks great. I think she looks fantastic. And that's the point. I think that if Disney or any other company decided to make Dragon Ball Z for the masses in a completely new art form that was as close to live action as possible, but not really getting to live action, I think that if they went in a direction like Final Fantasy, that would be the proper direction to go to, because that is what Replica 18 looks like. She looks like a character that came straight out of Final Fantasy, and yet she still looks remarkably well for the Dragon Ball universe. If they decided to do that, then a Pixar-esque Dragon Ball movie with that sort of visual, with huge battles and explosions, a great script, a great plot, that would be, for me, the best way to do a Dragon Ball Z movie in that way, because of the fact that you don't have to mess around with ethnicities and culture, you don't have to worry about all of that, you don't have to have all these special effects on actors because of the fact that, you know, you have everything in Pixar or you have everything in CGI. It would be so much better in this style, and that is what Replica 18 teaches us. That maybe live action Dragon Ball Z isn't the way. Maybe CGI Dragon Ball Z is the way. Maybe that's the way forward. Until Dragon Ball Super comes back. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Would you rather have live action Dragon Ball or Pixar CGI Dragon Ball? Let me know in the comment section below. If you made it to this point in the video, you are now part of the hashtag End of Video Squad. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Make sure to drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured in my next video. Today, I'm going to be responding to Super Saiyan Sonic. I really wish I won, but I know I won't. Unless, I'm assuming you're talking about the End of Video Squad. Well, here you are, you're a winner. I like to pick these at random normally, but if I see a comment that really sticks out to me and I want to answer back, then I do. So really any comment besides inappropriate ones, I will answer to. So make sure you just keep on dropping comments with that hashtag for a chance to win. Thank you so much for your comment. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.